boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, out of Alabama, you can add niggas say.
Now our feature presentation.
Yo. I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that?
Yeah. I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas saying they gon' ride. When the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hit licks on some hot shit with the same click, you a 5 buzz. Niggas switched up like a bitch, so they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real. All that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills. Till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth. And new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only around cause they mooching off it. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off it. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob, who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that cake. Riding around with that long K. Fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's don't go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands. Long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga took the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I said it, nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I'm in Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live. Well, I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. The closer homie can be your biggest hater, and I ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up cause it's real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. Own homie tried to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road, I be that kill something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking drugs to take the pain away, but somehow this shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and think it's shit sweet. Niggas fags, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shine, yeah, I spend my money on my own time. Bitch! I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live, well I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closer homie can be your biggest hater, they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
Oh, nah, it's your boy, the Alabama Hitter, and you are now tuned in to Hit Squad TV. That's right, live from Birmingham, Alabama. Salute to everybody in the building early with it. I'm talking about. Salute to Diane Brown. Salute to Divine Black Rose. My dog Chevy Blue in the building. Chocolate, what it do? Flower Bloom. Salute to you. Yeah. The Black Barbie, the OG of the crew. Salute to you. And she might not be the oldest person in here. She just got OG status. You feel me? So salute the real Black Barbie 777 in the building. Mystery, what it do? You know what I'm talking about? Hey man. We popping out and we just chatting. We just chatting. You know what I'm saying? Break a few things down. What's going on with it? Killer Cop? My brother is in the building, man. Salute to you, man. Yeah, man. This is gonna pop out and talk about a couple of things. Listen, Charleston White, he damn near ruining his image. You wouldn't think that was possible. Charleston White damn near ruining his image, man. But we're gonna get to that as well. It's another day and more BG slander. You know what I'm saying? BG been a hot topic. I never thought I would see the day when the rap game would turn on BG, let alone sit in New Orleans. Boy, this shit crazy, man. We got people like Hot Boy Turk. We got people like Hot Boy Turk talking crazy about BG, man. I want y'all to see this, man. Turk, you sit your head down somewhere for real.
Who now put us on a song together?
Okay.
And word is to me, Turk told BG ass up.
Ooh.
Now that might not get to Jizzle, but you know my ears are everywhere. And you know my big bro Juve, he ain't gonna get into our,
Yeah.
But
now, you gonna leave Juve out of this.
I got to leave him out of it, so it ain't come from Juve.
Okay.
But I got word that big bro was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? so and Jizzle is on the song.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, bro, like I'm doing my thing, bro. I didn't step my game up. I didn't learn. I didn't listen to them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas taught me, you know, and just like if my shit wasn't what it was and if they would have said what it was, I had to accept it.
Yeah.
Jizzle, you the last hot boy.
Oh, now see, you know what?
I love you though.
No. See, it's that bamboo.
Jizzle. No. Cause see, I don't want people to think it's the bamboo. This nigga say I don't believe that myself. Nigga, listen, still on fire, bro. I'm not going to even change my verses. You got an advantage to redeem yourself. Get on the remix, Jizzle. I got about 17 more days before Joseph come out. I'm giving you a chance to out rap me. I'm giving you a chance to do that.
This nigga tweaking, fam. It ain't no way in the world, nigga. You would never out rap BG, nigga. Period. Point blank, man.
Cause every other song gonna shut that freedom of speech down. Yeah.
Okay.
Juvenile.
Anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that this nigga Turk tripping, bro. Turk been delusional for a long time. I don't know what he got involved in Memphis, you know what I'm saying, when he got locked up, but this nigga ain't been right. He ain't been right since, fam. Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? He done upgraded his jury. The Hot Boy tool and got him, you know what I'm saying, nice and crispy. But hey, man, listen, you still the fourth Hot Boy, and you don't supposed to be the fourth one. If we, you know what I'm saying, talking techniques, boy, BG Derrick's supposed to be the fourth Hot Boys. Rest in peace to BG Derrick. These niggas tripping, bro. Salute the Turk, though. I just wanted to show y'all that, man. Yo, man, hit the like button, man. I appreciate all y'all for rocking with us, you know what I'm saying, early and often. You know what I'm talking about? JB, what's good with you? Chat Town Finest, what's the word, man? Hey, J Rail, what it doing, big homie? Yeah, man, salute to all y'all, man, coming in. Ball Rise, what's going on with you, home? Yeah, man, but listen. This whole situation in Frisco, Texas, with Austin Metcalf, Jeff Metcalf, and Karmelo Anthony and his family is a powder keg. You mix that situation with the situation that they got going on with the floods and the young lady that was the mayor's aide, basically shining light on Camp Mystic saying that Camp Mystic is basically an all-white camp, you know. Birthed out of segregation. Man, I don't know what the hell going on in Texas. They are piped up. They piped up, fam. But I want to show y'all this little. We finna go through this video that Charleston White did, and if y'all not familiar with the story of Austin Metcalf and the Metcalf brothers and Karmelo Anthony, we're gonna put you on game, lace you up a tad bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lock in with your boy as we go through the content. Take your time, pull you something up, hit that like button. Let's go. Yes, indeed. There we go.
Now, most people don't know about Jeff Metcalf. Jeff Metcalf is a angry, violent, abusive Caucasian man who used to beat Austin's mom. He was very abusive.
If y'all don't know who Jeff Metcalf is, the viral video of the Metcalfs making a statement, and they had this weird dude from the New Generation Action Network speaking up on their behalf. Jeff Metcalf pulled up on them with some lokes on and just stared them folks down the whole press conference. So that's what we talking about. That is Austin Metcalf's dad.
Jeff wasn't around because he was an abusive father. Used to beat the crap out of Austin's and his twin brother's mom. Divorced him early in life, would get restraining orders against him and move where he couldn't have no contact with mom. She would let him have access to the kids, but mom wanted nothing to do with you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you know you're the cause of this, right? Now, my mother always told me, Jeffrey and Sarah J. Fields, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. The roots and the fruit is one and the same, Sarah J. Fields. Austin Metcalf dad, Jeffrey Metcalf, he's not only a bully with anger issues, he beats women, violent guy. Listen to me now.
It's documented. Let's keep going.
I want you to hear me good, because this is the truth. I was wrong about Karmelo Anthony. The kid is going to beat the case. I got the facts of the case. I have the facts of the case. I have the police report. I have every document that Sarah J. Fields has. And I've been doing my due diligence. Sarah J. Fields. It's called research. It's called qualitative and quantitative research. Now, I went to Texas Western University, studying as a pre-law student.
Y'all bear with him. He getting his stuff together. Listen, this Sarah person, evidently she is collaborating with Jeff Metcalf to come down on Charleston White. So he finna tell the story of what really happened underneath that tent in Frisco, Texas, since Frisco ISD won't tell it.
Studied as a pre-law student, Sarah, Jeff Metcalf. So I know a lot about law, and I've beaten the law quite a bit myself. As a matter of fact, I grew up with children who kill people. I myself grew up with people, with children, not people. I grew up with children. I spent my whole entire teenage life with kids who committed murder. 14 to 17, that's a big old gap. When most of you kids was playing video games and going to middle school and doing homework, I was in the boys' home going through therapy and counseling and seeing psychiatrists and psychologists, get my childhood trauma repaired. So I met children who killed their mothers and their fathers. I met children who stabbed people. I met children who killed. So I know children who kill. I'm an expert in children who kill. I grew up with them. I was a child who led older children to go kill. I'm going to say it again. The Fort Worth Star-Telegram described me as being the smallest of the bunch, but the brains of the bunch. And if I remember correctly, that's quoted by legendary news editor reporter Bob Ray Sanders. I think I'm quoting Bob Ray Sanders correctly.
And see, this is the thing, man. Instead of just, you know what I'm saying, bringing the truth, he gotta go viral. And that's gonna be to his detriment, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's gonna be the Charleston White detriment. Because, you know, some of the stuff that he's saying is very inflammatory. And yeah, if they catch you down bad, they're gonna do it to you, Chuck. I mean, that's just being real. Salute the Baller Raj. I appreciate the cash out, bro. Yeah, but if they catch you down bad, they're gonna do it to you, man. So but some people don't care. Some people don't care. Maybe the virality of the situation, you know what I'm saying, trumps, you know, your well-being. But let's go.
Charleston White was the smallest out of the bunch, but he was the brains of the bunch. So I was the youngest, the smallest, and I led 3 big black children who was way older than me to go kill a white man. K-I-L, a white man. I know what it's like. I myself know what it's like. It's documented. This is documented. I became one of the first children in Tarrant County to be tried, not convicted, but adjudicated for the crime of murder. September 18, 1991. This is documented. They've released the video footage of me testifying against my 16-year-old friend. It's documented. So hear me out. Hear me out. So I know what it's like to meet children, to participate in murders and killings. I'm an expert in children who commit violent crimes. I grew up with them. I studied them. I went to school. I ended up creating programs by way of a youth organization. It's called Hyped About Hype Youth Outreach. And HYPE is an acronym helping young people excel in all aspects of their life. This is documented. My organization, Hyped About Hype Youth Outreach, and you can Google this, Charleston White, Hyped, HYPED, of 154 counties throughout the state of Texas. And as a matter of fact, Sarah J. Fields, as a matter of fact, Sarah J. Fields, and Jeff Metcalf. I even have a relationship with Collin County criminal court system. I used to partner, and I don't know if you know these guys, but I'm sure you know them.
Let's get to it.
And the criminal defense mitigation specialist.
Robert Hill, what's going on with you, man?
Called Brendan Ross mitigation firm. I used to partner with Miss Brendan Ross, daughter-in-law Shannon Ross, and we used to work on capital murder cases and murder cases. So I've even been sworn in Collin County court system as an expert in what I'm talking to you guys about, and this is documented. This is documented. This is the Charleston you guys don't like. This is the one that's not gonna cuss. This is the one that's not reading the comments because I can't see you. I'm looking out into the ocean so I can stay focused on what I'm talking about. So I can't see you with this eye. I can't see you. So if you're typing, I'm looking out into the ocean so I can stay focused and stay connected to what I'm trying to say to you. So this is the Charleston y'all don't want. He ain't funny. He don't play. He ignore the comments. He just get the message out and then he get offline. Then he go by this day. So that's the Charleston y'all got for today. So I got all the facts of the case.
Yeah,
so there's a video that's been released by Frisco Independent School District because this is public information. And if you want to see this video, you can go up to Frisco Independent School District and see this video. That's why Sarah J. Fields and Austin Metcalf dad, and now they've drugged the mom, man, but they're trying to debunk people from going to see the video. Why do you think Sarah J. Fields, she released the indictment before anybody had the indictment, and she got a woman fired because they're using a new Jim Crow systematic tactic where they got the people inside the courts, they got the people inside, and they're working against the Karmelo Anthony family on behalf of Sarah J. Fields because she's a precinct chair and she's threatening to use her power from her precinct chair, I think District 30, to get people unelected and get people elected if they don't go against this case. So she's trying to use political power to influence and persuade this case. That is what Sarah J. Fields has partnered with Austin's family and trying to do. The mom wasn't too.
And the crazy part about it, there's a whole life that hangs in the balance. Now, if he's guilty, then you know, so be it. But if he's not, hey man, the discussion got to be had, man, for real.
Much in it. The mom's really been grieving. Austin Jeff Metcalf has been playing for the camera because he's been an absent father who abused the mom, and he think he can get back in with mom, and mom doesn't want anything to do with Jeff. That's why you don't see them standing in the camera together like you see the Karmelo Anthony's family doing. So let me stick to the case, to the facts, right? So Sarah has a lady who works for the Collin County courts who just lost her job, who released the indictment before anybody had this. So for whatever reason, Sarah is getting all this information, and she's coming to misconstrue the information, and she's giving out misinformation and false information. Number one, the family has not touched the GoFundMe money. GoFundMe froze the money because the lawyers are trying to get the money. The lawyers are trying to get the money, not the family. It's the lawyers. The first group of people came through with civil rights lawyers trying to play for a civil rights lawsuit as if this was a police shooting. That's why they went with the race card. Biggest mistake they could have made. First mistake I told them they made, playing a race card. Now the white people was waiting for black people to play the race card. Now they're playing the race card in ways that we can't see. It's called racism. It's hidden in the fabrics. It's embedded in the fabrics of the design of America. So it's not blatant. You can't see it. It's hidden. Like somebody in Collin County courts who has a job to feed their family are releasing private information to a known, not a law enforcement, which is Sarah J. Field. That's the first mistakes that's happening in this case. These are adults that's doing this. These are not, this was a children's problem, a children's issue. The adults have gotten in and made it hateful, ugly, and racist. And this is about right or wrong. This is clearly about right or wrong. This isn't about race. The adults have came in and made it about race. You don't hear no children online talking and fighting and going back and forth about this case. It's all hateful-hearted adults. It's not children. It's all hateful-hearted adults online bickering, going back and forward, spewing hate over an issue over children.
I'm going to tell y'all something. It's going to get dirty before it get clean. It's going to get way worse before it get better, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the situation with these floods and the young lady coming out saying that she damn near was saying, well, good for them, because that's been like an all-white girls camp born out of segregation, you know. And these people, hey man, they going at her. They going at her. She interviewed with Willie D today, and yeah, she need to be careful. But you know what? She is not fearful in the least. Yeah, she's not fearful in the least. But we're gonna let him get to it. Neo, what's the word, man? Jack, what's going on with your squad? What's going on, man? Let's see here. Cake been baked, designed in the fabric of America. I'm scared for Karmelo. I am too, honestly. True says what it do, man.
And none of them was there. All the adults with opinion, none of them was there. So Sarah, let's tell the truth. Jeff, let's tell the truth. You even said in an interview, but you're talking too fucking much online, Jeff. You're talking too much online, Jeffrey Metcalf. And you're partnering with someone who wasn't there. And it's clearly she's a hateful hearted. And by the way, Sarah, we have your background as well. You said Dominique Alexander's a horrible person, and he is. And you once were too, Sarah. You used to smoke meth. You was a meth addict whore. So don't try to get cleaned up in a Republican Party and hide behind this conservative shield as if you once was a liberal whore, getting high, selling your cunt.
Hey, T, what's going on? Salute to you. This man here is a damn fool, man. But he gonna tell it like it is. One thing we can say, he gonna tell it like it T.I. is.
For meth? So come on, Sarah. Don't play like you're just so high and mighty. Jeff, you're a woman beater. You used to beat your wife. Your kids heard it. They saw it. You had anger issues, Jeff. Guess what? Your two big boys did too. They had very anger issues. And from what's been reported about Austin and his twin brother, they've been kicking ass since elementary. They've been bigger than most children. Not only that, they are trained experts in jujitsu.
Them Rose.
Why isn't the media reporting this? Now, I know the law, And I've taken the gun classes, I've taken the license to carry classes, to see it. I've taken all these classes. And in these classes, with all these white people, and I was the only black guy, and I just want to say, hey, thanks to Sheriff Bill Wayburn, thanks to Tarrant County Sheriff Bill Wayburn, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have my license to carry. My license to carry certificate has my local sheriff's name on it. Minus fact, a Republican politician loaned me the gun to go do my shooting range at the sheriff's class. And this is documented, people. I'm telling you the honest to God truth. Thanks, Sheriff Bill Wayburn. Sheriff taught me how to hold a gun.
Hey, man, listen. This boy get into a bag. Charleston White, one of the most popular people on the internet. But I'm going to tell you right now, if he don't take his ass to Helsinki and get some shit done to that scalp, cut all that shit off. That wig ain't cutting it, fam.
How to put the sheriff taught me how to shoot great. And I've been shooting perfectly since sheriff taught me. I just want to say thank you, sheriff. And I beat all my charges, by the way, Sarah Fields. Did I mace a cat? I tried to. I tried to mace a cat, Sarah. Someone reported online. Guess what? I beat the fucking charges. And I tried. Oh, no. We're back. We're back. We had a little technical difference. We're back. So back to what I was saying. I tried to mace the cat.
All right, we going past this.
Taylor was a Republican precinct chair of District 1297. That was his. He don't know that wasn't real mace. I lied and told him that was water. Because when they give you the mace gun, they give you a canister of water. And then they give you a canister of mace. They let the water be the tester. I swore on the Bible, I used the water. I told him, man, I ain't trying to mace your cat, nigga. You know that. Like, man, you can't even mace a cat. He said, I know you wouldn't kill folk, but I did. I just lied to him. And I had this pre-recorded. This ain't pre-recorded, but I had proof to back up my lie. Like, you're fucking doing, Sarah.
Word sharp.
You're coming with false proof to back up a lie. I did the same thing and beat the felony charge against the animal cruelty. It's a great scheme for a defense team. I'm just great, Sarah.
All right, we cool on all that. Let's go.
Say what the fuck I want to say in the name of free speech being funny. You don't know if I'm being funny or serious. Nobody knows, and nobody can prove if I'm being serious.
Appreciate you again, Rose. That's love, for real.
Because I did admit to being in character online. Can't beat me. I've been beating white people all my life. But listen to me. So in this video with I'm gonna call Karmelo Anthony a hero. Because most children who get bullied, white kids anyway, shoot up the school. And white people come and say, hey, he's been fucked by his dad and he has mental issues. And they claim mental health when it's a white kid slaughtering a bunch of children. But here we are, we have a black kid that put the fire out of one bully. Now, I just want to remind America, I just want to fucking remind America, you have a Stop the Bullying campaign for children. You have a cyberbullying issues and policies that grown folks like to report on other grown folks. So you mean to tell me if two big black niggers walk up to a white man and they're really big black guys, super big and super black, super black niggers, hey, you need to get from up under here. And he's amongst his friends, minding his business. One white guy is standing right here. One black guy standing right here. I want to paint this picture. This was a black guy doing this to a white guy. You got a black guy to your right. He's a big nigger. You got a black guy. He's a bigger nigger to your left. The bigger nigger's angry and aggressive. Yeah, he's roaring like a lion. Roar. The other bigger nigger beating on his chest like a gorilla. Well, you need to move. I don't even know y'all. Why y'all fucking with me? Gorilla and lion? Why? I'm just a sheep, a little small sheep, and I'm new to the area. Now, silverback gorilla, I'm a sheep. I'm here with your baboon friend. Now I'm with a baboon. The baboon is a little cuter than the gorilla. The baboon and the gorilla girl don't want to get a lion no pussy. He just get to fuck the lioness, but he want to fuck the gorilla women. Here
Just follow the story.
The gorilla women want to give me some pussy. I'm a sheep though, but I'm with the baboon. The gorillas, the monkeys, the orangutans, they all like this handsome baboon. He's a mulatto kid. I'm a full sheep. I'm a full motherfucking sheep amongst these gorillas. All these monkeys and gorillas. I'm just a little white sheep. Bad. Bad. And these gorillas and lions is barking in this jungle at me. And I'm new to the jungle. I come out the zoo. I ain't been out in this motherfucking jungle. I come out the zoo. I don't know nothing about how to survive with these animals. So goddamn it, the gorilla hit on.
So basically what he's saying is Karmelo is in this tent. These boys see that the girls in the tent are trying to give Karmelo some play. When I mean some play, I mean they friendly with him. These boys don't like that. Karmelo ain't from around here. Karmelo from a different school and everything. He under their tent. And actually he was invited under their tent, if I'm not mistaken, by a mutual friend. Alethea, I appreciate your love. So they barking at Karmelo, and you know what's to come next.
It's just say move. I look at the baboon, say something smart to the lion. I'm not moving. The lion said, I'll make you move and try to take my stuff. I'm a sheep. I'm scared. Now let's stop right there, boys and girls. Stop right there. They had me to believe, based on Sarah and all my Republican friends and the white media and even some black people, they had me to believe that Karmelo Anthony woke up that morning and took a knife to school with the intention on defending himself from a bully. If that was the case, he's dead wrong. And that's what I believe. So I was adamant about, no, he took a knife to school. That's premeditated. You cannot be in fear and in danger and not tell nobody and take a weapon with the anticipation of hurting. You can't do that. You surely can't do it to a school. And I'm going to tell you one of the reasons how you can prove he didn't bring a knife to school. They didn't charge him with a weapon. They would have stacked those charges on him had he brought the knife to school. And the police did not charge him with having a weapon on school grounds, which is a federal law and a state law. They would stack that on top of the murder rather than enhancing the charges. Come on, Sarah. I went to Texas Wesleyan now.
So there we go.
Dr. Greg Goulion and Dr. Linton. I made the dean's list now. This is document. I made the dean's list. I was going to law school before I started my youth organization, creating youth programs and curriculums to help teach inside the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. And by the way, Sarah, I used to also teach and train the United States Department of Homeland Security, Human Trafficking Division.
Come on, Chuck, enough about you. Let's break it down.
By way of dad say they excelled in every sport. So with their physical abilities and capabilities and strength, based on what they teach you in the license to carry classes, the CHL gun classes, anybody bigger than you, you can boom, 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 boom. Body size is a form of a weapon under the law. They were two extremely big guys who were, nigga, go in the bedroom with your sister and your girl then. There are two bigger guys who are trained and skilled in mixed martial arts jiu-jitsu that can severely hurt you and kill you. Steroids, fentanyl, anger issues, abusive dad. You bring that trauma to school with you. You take it out on the football field, but you.
Boy, I know they didn't find no fentanyl in that boy's system. Well, say what?
You have a reputation of bullying people from, I think, about the 4th grade, these Austin twin brothers. So you can't just fight one, you have to fight two. That's why this is a package deal. So 2 men approach you, bigger than size. You mean to tell me you don't have the right to defend yourself? This is a George Floyd. The autopsy said he has fentanyl in the system. So another lie that they said, he brought the knife to school. He didn't have a knife. He had a Boy Scouts. He had a Boy Scouts aid tool. Well, what's on that?
Well, I don't know. I ain't never heard of no damn Boy Scout aid tool. But what I can tell you, he may have had a Swiss Army knife. Y'all know the Swiss Army knife where you got the little pocket joint, and you might got a corkscrew on there, a bottle opener, and all of that type of good jazz. So that's why they didn't classify it as a weapon. The blade probably wasn't long enough. You know what I'm saying? So if we gonna be straight up, just be straight up. You ain't gotta sugarcoat it, fam. You ain't gotta sugarcoat it. But that's what he had.
They have 12 different components. You lift this one up, it may be a bottle opener. You lift this one up, it may be a screwdriver. And they're about this small. They're smaller than 3 inches. It was so small, you don't even see it when they take the picture next to the body because it laid next to the body right by the backpack. Sarah fails. Oh, they didn't know a nigga can do due diligence works like this. Oh, they didn't know a nigga can do it due diligence. I went to Texas Western. They taught me how to research. They taught me how to go into the library database and pull up other articles and things.
What up, sweet baked strawberries?
I know how to do what you do, Sarah. I just play an ignorant nigga online because it pays much more than what you make. I get 10,000, so I pay a crazy nigga online. Then I come offline and be a great dad.
Smitty G.
See, my daughter just walked by right there. So my daughter just graduated high school last year. She's waiting to go to college. So while she's waiting to go to college, I put her in Paul Mitchell Beauty School. She just graduated that the other day while she waits to go to college. But listen to me, right? So he didn't have a knife. It was a Boy Scout tool that most white people give their elementary kids. You lift it this way, you lift it this way. It's about 12 items on there. A knife just so happens to be on there. I think even a fingernail file is on there. The knife was so small, it did not penetrate his heart. It was too small. It was a little small knife. They're not telling us this. And they tricked me, and they had me going against a good kid. They really had me going against a good kid, so I'm fucked up about this, my white Republican friends. I'm fucked up. This is what the Democrats did to the poor niggas with the rappers and come on, y'all are doing to, come on, you're gonna do what the Democrats are doing to the blacks. Just give us the truth. We're smart enough conservative. And by the way, my voting record is all conservative. Mike Wallace, you name it. Mona Bailey, me and Mona Bailey. Shelley Pritchard, Jen Hall, I know all of them. Tarrant County GOP Republican Party, I know all of them. All of them. Sarah, I'm in the loop. I mean, I know about you too. Meth whore, I'm in the loop. So listen to me. They won't tell us that the knife was this small. The kid didn't do what I did. I stood over our victim, which was a white man by the name of Michael Levy. I gave my 16-year-old friend a gun and told him to shoot Michael Levy. And he shot Michael Levy. You know what I did? I got out the car so I can see him shoot Michael Levy. Because I always wanted to see what white people look like when they die by the hands of a bunch of black people. Like black people.
See, this that bullshit right here.
A bunch of white people that
I ain't even gonna hold you. This that bullshit, man. We ain't. It ain't no place in the world for that type of shit, man.
So I wanted to see. So as our victim was dying, I went and looked at his eyes and watched what a white man. White people make me.
What up,
mad.
Syke?
I always remember what my victim looked like. See, most of y'all don't know what it's like to kill a black person white. I know what it feel like to white.
See, this shit right here. This shit gonna get him chipped. I'm telling you. All this big boy talking about what he did in the past is gonna get him chipped. And don't think them folk can't circle the block and come get you. You are highly touchable. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy.
Stick to the facts because this is
Thank you. Stick to the facts.
The kid didn't bring a knife to school. The knife was a small. So let me tell you another lie that they told. They said that Austin Metcalf died in the hands of his brother.
I got you, Alethea.
Biggest fucking lie. This guy's a well-trained athlete that excelled in all sports. This big motherfucker just didn't drop dead. He hit him with that knife. He didn't hit him 2 times. He didn't hit him 3 times. He hit him out of fear 1 time. Because this big silverback gorilla is now approaching him, threatening and roaring and giving every... So your instincts, your nature, fight or flight kicks in. Just like the police, when they say they pull a gun, they don't have time to think, I saw a gun, and all there was a cell phone. The police go through it, and they're trained people. So we want our kid to be this trained, where these 2 trained mixed martial arts experts who excel in all sports due to their size, strength, and physical abilities is approaching you, causing harm. You don't know them, never met them. You don't even know why they're approaching you. You boom, hit them with what you got. It could have been a pencil. It could have been anything. And you drop it and you take off running.
You back, Alethea.
I'm going to say it again. You drop it and you take off running. They had me believing he took off running with the weapon. He was caught with the weapon. No, he dropped the weapon.
Oh, shit, KP. You on my block list. You been trolling? Ain't that about a bitch? Damn, KP.
Austin did not fall down. Austin took off running down the flight of stairs, if you watch the video. Then he ran back up. He was panicking. He's on fentanyl. He's on fentanyl like fentanyl Floyd. I'm going to say it again. He's on fentanyl like fentanyl Floyd. Floyd got somebody leaning on his neck, cutting off his ear, but he also got fentanyl in his system that don't allow his organs to function properly to self-defend and self-recoup itself. Same with Austin. He's on fat. He's on fat, and he does fentanyl regularly and often. So we don't know how bad his organs is. Not only that, he's been using steroids since middle school. Austin's been used, so he got roid rage.
This nigga been on roids since middle school? Oh, yeah, he is throwed off. He throwed off. Hey, man, listen. I need y'all to hit the like button, man. Please hit the like button. We sitting at like 40 likes. Take this time and hit the like button. Yeah, man. Cypress, I dropped the link for you, man, but Cypress, I dropped the link for you, bro. And anybody else, if y'all want to come up and talk about this, y'all are more than welcome to. But let's get back to it.
Fentanyl, trauma from dad's anger issues, beat mom. This kid is an explosive weapon and a threat. So this is fentanyl Austin. We're going with the autopsy report. We're going to be honest, people. So here it is. We can't go with Google. And I told Sarah that. I told Sarah you can't go with Google. Everybody knows when you go to college and you write a research paper, a persuasive paper, or if you write any kind of paper and you stat and you quote something, you can't say I got it from Google. I did a Google search. That's not credible information. Everybody with educational sense and went to a higher educational school knows that Google is not credible to cite as a source. That's why I went to the library. Didn't you hear me say library database? Where you can pull up credible articles. Somebody reported me. Yeah, somebody reported me. Yeah, somebody. But back to what I'm saying. So everybody knows Google's not credible.
Yeah, they're trying to get them down.
Sarah's been going against everybody advocating for the Karmelo Anthony family. So she got my Facebook took down. So she's going after everybody. You know how many pages I don't give a damn about losing. So let me finish saying what I'm saying. So he drops the knife. He takes off running. Austin brother and the other children take off running, chasing after Karmelo Anthony. Now, these are kids who was just at this event watching him get bullied, but didn't try to step in and stop the bullying. They sat back idle because they're afraid of the Austin brothers. But when he responds, now they want to chase him with the brother. He takes off running. He's not running with the murder weapon. He runs to an adult. The first adult he sees is a coach. He runs to him for safety. What they're not telling us, and this is in the police report, if they read the police report, one of the first thing Karmelo Anthony asked was he okay? Showing empathy, remorse immediately. Is he one of the first things? Another thing they're not telling us, this is a good kid who's empathetic, remorseful, emotional intelligent. He had just rescued a kid previously. He had saved a kid's life recently.
That's true. That's true. And I think it came out that he asked about Austin Metcalf. He wanted to know that he was okay. But yeah, he did save a kid's life. So, I mean, you know, you can't bring your stereotypes into this. This is a good kid from a good family. And so who knows how this is going to go, but they can't throw that in these folks' face. Thank God for that.
He hadn't been bullying kids like the Austin twins. Karmelo have been saving kids' lives. The twin brothers have been bullying kids' lives. David and Goliath. Two Davids. Two Goliaths, I mean. Two big giants against one David. They didn't come one. They came two against one. Already an initial threat. So he drops the knife. He runs to an adult, according to the police report, which was a coach. And I just want to tell everybody, because this is, and Sarah's not going to tell y'all this. All the white parents are making their children silent. Why do you think no children online is speaking on this? It's all white adults. They have silenced their children because they don't want people to know that these two twin brothers have been terror. They have been white terror, kind of like Buford was in Back to the Future. In every movie we have ever watched, at every school, there's always a white bully, a class of bullies who picks on. So let's not act like this is not it. When you know the history of the Metcalf twins, when you know the history of the Metcalf twins, you know these are two big white guys who have a body size that's bigger than children their normal age and in their class. So they're both big guys. They come from an abusive household with an angry dad. That's why the dad is trying to provoke the Anthony's.
Yes, Biff. Not Buford. Heard, what's the word, man? Yeah, Biff, man. McFly.
Family to do something. He's walking around with his glasses on and his gun. His mom doesn't want anything to do with Jeffrey's violent behavior, and it transcended to the children because the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, and the roots and the fruit are one and the same. They're violent children, like these niggas with these guns. And they got guns. Not only that, they're trained jiu-jitsu experts. I'm going to say it again. They're trained jiu-jitsu experts according to documentation and what comes out of the father's mouth. So you better not fight these guys. And these guys are so violent and angry, he broke his dad's arm. Tupac have a song that says white man's world. And there's a part in his song when Tupac is explaining the mindset of a child that says, mama, why they keep calling me nigga? I'm going to get my weight up with my hate and pay them back when I'm bigger. Well, if you don't never get big, you can't never pay them back. Austin got big, and he got a chance to pay his dad back. You remember what he did to you, Jeffrey? He broke your fucking shoulder.
Damn.
Not only did he break your shoulder, he ripped your ligaments. That's how you can go before the world and let them know he's good at it. Imagine what he'll do to a little guy who rib show. Like me and Karmelo. He would have ripped him apart, tore him to shreds in front of those other girls that he can't fuck. That the white girls starting to like this guy. And you know what all of this start from, right? They all went swimming one time at a party somewhere, at a house party. Carmelo Anthony jumped in the pool. He gets out of the pool. He got a big print. And the girls in the school start talking about he has a big print. Words gets out in school. New black guy from wherever he come from, kind of handsome, braces, lives out here with us, has a big print. Word gets out. I swear to God, that's what this is about. I honest to God truth. Honest to God truth. They all at a pool party. He don't know the guys. He know the baboon. The baboon is a mixed kid. He connect with the new black kid, but he's cool with the white bullies. They smoke weed, they do fentanyl, they pop pills, they do ecstasy. So these are party kids. Carmelo's not a party kid. That's why he died with fentanyl in the system at a track event. They're not asking, why did he bring a knife to school? Because he got kids walking around in school on fentanyl, fuckers, athletes. High-powered athletes on fentanyl at school with kids with sober mind. I need something to defend myself if he gets angry. Come on, people. Come on. Let me stick. Okay. So
the mixed kid befriends Karmelo. He don't know that the mixed kid is also friends with the Metcalf boys. The Metcalf boys, they being, they living like superstars up in Frisco. They ate all the parties. They ball players, so so they got a certain, stature about themselves. And they smoking good, and they popping all kind of yerkies, and what is crazy. We got to see how this one come out. The saving grace for Karmelo is the judge.
he rescues a kid a year later. Soon as he gets to an adult and get this situation, first thing he shows is compassion, concern, and empathy for the assailant, because he's not a victim. Austin is not a victim. He's an assailant. His brother should be charged with his death as well, because anytime you commit a crime and someone dies in the commission of a crime, the brother should be charged because they was committing a crime. No matter how small the crime is. They went to go commit a crime against a black kid and his brother died. The brother should be charged with something, Sarah. So check it out. So he gets arrested. Mm-hmm. Every adult in this situation, before this kid was ever even booked in jail, from the police to everybody, had tears in their eyes. They were crying. They were crying because they know this is a good kid. He didn't mean to kill nobody. Man, this is not negligent homicide. Man, this is self-defense. But because we're in an all-white county, and everybody in Tarrant County, Dallas, everybody knows if you go to Collin County, niggas white people. I've worked out there. But the judge on the case is a fair judge. They thought they was giving a judge. They thought they was giving a case to a no. I'm honored to see the judge on the case, a fair man. And Collin County has enough black people who are registered voters who have driving licenses that they can pick from the jury pool. So we don't want to leave it. We want to keep it in Collin County. Even though there are people trying to bully, they can't bully this judge and they can't bully the law. You can't beat the white man with racism. You can't beat the white man with capitalism. You have to beat the white man with his law. You can't beat him no other kind of way. That's what made Johnny Cochran so bad. That's why black people have to go to the United Nations, because they ain't figured out a way to beat the white man with his law for the human rights. But Washington, D.C. don't give black people human rights. The world do.
Boy, don't let that shit go over your head. Man, listen. And this is a situation that I deal with myself, because we not in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Salute to those that's in the trenches. Well, we're not in the trenches. So when my boy, he rotate with his school buddies, you know what I'm saying? You got both races. And so I had to tell him, listen, be careful. Be careful. Because they version of fun might not be your version of fun. You understand what I'm saying? And, one or two things are going to happen. Either you going to rub off on them, or they going to rub off on you.
Hey, you don't want them to rub off on you. Let's go.
Exactly. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to rub off on you, because it's more of them than it is of you. And when the rubber meets the road, just know how that's going to turn out. Just know how it's going to turn out. And this is something, what I'm saying, if you just not in a predominantly black area, you're going to have to talk about this. It's real. Real talk. Salute to my dog, Cypress TV in the building.
What is going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Yes, indeed. J Rail, I appreciate you, big homie. Salute to you, fam. Much love, man. My wrench mob showing out. You hear me?
That's neither here nor there. We'll talk later. But this is a good kid that I'm advocating for. I have the facts of the case. They have the video out, so that's why they're not promoting the video. That's why.
So enrolled, the brother was in on the same type of. He was on the same type of time. Oh, they was on the same type of time. He just got lucky, you know.
Why they're not telling you that this kid was very empathetic and not sympathetic, empathetic and remorseful. Is he okay? I never asked if my victim was okay. I watched him die. So you got people like Sarah Fields she just got a woman fired who worked for the Collin County Criminal Courts, who was releasing all the paperwork and information. So there's an indictment that was released. Sarah J. Fields had the indictment before the police did. So we have a paper where Sarah released the indictment a day before it was released. Then she released it earlier that day.
Nikolai, what's up, bro?
And then went back and bought it later that day. Sarah, you know the digital stamp showed your hand. That's why the woman got in trouble. Not only that, the people from the criminal courts is releasing all the information of Sarah Field because she's claiming she's a bully. She's a precinct chair. She can get you unelected with her voice. Okay, she got a platform to do that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's why I don't believe in karma, because white people do so wrong, and I never see white people get karma for nothing. Slavery, nothing. I never see white people get karma, so I don't believe in karma. Because when I look at white people, they never get karma, especially white people like Sarah. Jeff Metcalf. Maybe Austin is your karma for raising him in such a violent household, beating his mama, and he come outside and beat other children with those expert skills you trained him to have, so he can be dominant over other people, is what they say is. You want him to be dominant over other people. That's why you always brag about his physical abilities, not his academic talents. Fucker. But listen, but hear me out. So Sarah and them is getting all this information from the courts. This is the new Jim Crow, guys. This is the new Jim Crow. So I would advise any and everybody to go read the book, The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. It highlights and talks about these things. Dr. King got them to take the signs down, but he didn't get them to change their hearts and their minds. They just took the signs down, took the robes off, and renamed their positions. Precinct chairs rather than Ku Klux Klan leaders. I'm sorry. Let me stop. So check this out. So kid gets arrested. They know he didn't commit murder, but they cannot put a white judge to lower this kid's bond, so they sacrificed a black lady. Oh, this gets deep, people. This gets really deep. They sacrifice a good black woman.
Here we go.
Who has integrity and dignity and criminal standards. They sacrificed her. They knew she would do the right thing. She was going to lower the bond. They couldn't let a white person take this hit. So they put the black woman out there, and now the white people, Sarah Fields and all the white people, have put their hoods on by way of metaverse. They got their Ku Klux Klan hoods on in metaverse, and they're releasing the judge's information. Now, this judge has a daughter. They're releasing Karmelo's Anthony's family. So all these white people who own guns, who are second right amendments, who vote for Trump, are now threatening this black family who has a daughter and other daughters, and this other black judge who's a legal law-abiding judge who they voted this one. Now they're threatening her. They're threatening her life. So ironically, on the same day, the judge had to move to a new location. She now has to have 24-hour security. The Karmelo Anthony family have moved at least 4 times. So as they're moving, Sarah is putting out false information saying they're buying new houses. No, Sarah, they're running from your threats and Jeff showing up at this man's job. So now this man can't even work in Texas because they keep showing up at the job. He's a car salesman. So Jeff and everybody keep showing. So the man that put me in, come on now. If it were me, I would unalive one of y'all showing up at my job. I would show up at Jeff's ex-wife house and unalive her. I would cause pain, unbearable pain. if you done me like that. Yeah. You done me like that. Yeah. I unalive a white baby. If white people mess with me like they're doing Karmelo, I would go to a daycare. Yeah, I would do it like Dylan Roof did, but to white people. I know what it feels like to stand over a white man and watch him die. There's something. My good friend's son by the name of Dacian Steptoe killed a high-ranking police officer by the name of Sergeant Garrett Hull. And he was a big old bad white boy. They called him Rambo. 3 tours in Iraq. He was the leader of SWAT. And my homeboy's son killed him. Shot him right between the eye. And Officer Garrett Hull, this is in the newspaper.
That sound like damn Harlem Nights.
We called him One Shot Day Day because he killed the cop with 1 shot. I love it. They was hunting him down. They should have been arresting him, but they was hunting him. And because they were wrong and they were hunting him, Officer Garrett Hull is dead right now today. And I prayed for his death. But see, before Officer Garrett Hull died, I went live on Facebook and I prayed in the name of Jesus that a Fort Worth police officer die in the line of duty. I prayed for it before the world.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? I'm telling you, his ass gonna be riding home one night, and lo and behold, out of the rearview mirror, you ain't gonna see nothing but blue lights.
Something happened to her, and you know what they did to me? They put me in a crazy house after that. They thought I was crazy. This is documented. They took me and put me into the crazy house, and they admitted me under the Sandra Bland Act. I think it was Senate Bill 12 something. They admitted me under the Crazy Bland Act. And so I played crazy for 7 days to get out of there. I couldn't play sane. If I would have played sane, they would have kept me in there. I refused to take the medicine. So this is what they diagnosed me as, Sarah J. Fields: homicidal and suicidal. They say I want to be killed by a cop. They lying like a mother. They lying on me. But they say I'm homicidal and suicidal because they watch me go to the gun range. They watch me stockpile weapons. When the police arrested me, I had over 400 rounds of ammunition with all type of black liberation literature. And then I bought a 50 cal, Sarah Fields, ready for war. Then the FBI came. And I said, hey, I'm just bullshit, man. I'm just bullshit. What? And I turned into a comedian after that. I promise you, y'all won't fuck with me like y'all fucking with them. I promise you won't. I'm gonna play crazy again. It's called homicidal and suicidal by ideation and preparation, is what the doctor report said. They said I had an ideation, an ideology, and I was preparing. That's what they said, but they lying on me. I was just doing what white people do because I'm a Republican, and we've been doing this together as Republicans. But now since y'all mad at me, now I'm crazy now. But when we was all going together, it was cool. When we was all buying guns, it was cool. But now I break away from the Republican to Tarrant County jail. Now I'm crazy. But I'll play crazy.
Nigga crazy for real. Salute to my dog Chevy Blue. Thank you for the donation, bro. That's love, man. For real, this nigga hit is off his rocker, man. He ain't leaving Texas. He got his mind made up. He ain't leaving Texas. This shit is crazy. This shit he's spewing, you know. Let's keep this shit about Karmelo, but you want to take it somewhere else, and that's when, you know what I'm saying, shit gonna get ugly. You feel me? Lucky he popo, otherwise he would end up deleted. You just heard this man say he prayed for a Fort Worth police officer to be unalived, and it happened. This man ain't no damn po-po. That man be playing characters. He be playing characters. He'll use the police at his discretion. And man, listen. Fam. He said he don't believe in karma. And I believe he don't believe in karma. This is the reason why he do some of the shit that he do. But when karma swing the block, Jesus Christ. Whoo. Yeah. Real talk. Real talk. Charleston, that shit is crazy, some of the shit he's saying. K-Dog said this fool is a plant running game. Let's put that Uncle Charlie guy out there with a smoke screen to distract the masses from reading the big bill. Now, I get what you're saying, but I really don't think that he's a distraction for that. You gotta understand, if we're gonna talk about distractions for the big bill, they signed the motherfucker on the 4th of July. Niggas is outside drinking Bud Lights and frying fish and eating barbecue. Playing dominoes and some more shit. That's a distraction right there. You know what I'm saying? You can read the big bill and still listen. Absolutely. Absolutely. This shit is crazy. I'm going to let them talk for a few more minutes because it's about to be over anyway.
Homicidal and suicidal by ideation and preparation and marijuana psychosis. When they added the marijuana psychosis, that's when I realized I've been here 7 days and I ain't even seen a real doctor.
You said who protected him? He hadn't exposed himself like he's done now. DYNs weren't gonna touch him because just like you and everybody else, they swear he the police. So he get that type of respect like he the police. But I'm telling you, we did a live stream showing Charleston spitting all of that hype about hype shit. When he got pulled over by the police, they locked his ass up. He was telling them how he was converting kids to be positive, and he was under attack by the 9 Deuce Hoover Crips. Them folk heard all of that shit and still locked his ass up. I'm telling you, man. The YNs respect, bro. Well, they don't respect him, but they stay away from him because they feel like he is affiliated. But he's not. You just heard everything he just said.
Man, I've been seeing the student doctors that's trying to become the doctor, playing like the doctor on me. That's when I played on y'all. That's why I can still buy my motherfucking guns. I never went before a judge. That's why I can still tote them motherfucking guns with that motherfucking medical report. I'm way smarter than y'all. Fool. Fool, I'm way smarter than y'all. But they lying on this kid. He's completely innocent. He killed a weapon. He didn't kill a kid. He killed a machine that was big in stature, body size, strength, physical abilities, known steroid use, and high on fentanyl. How can you fight him as small as Karmelo Anthony is? And there are things that I can't speak about, but when it come out in court, I bet my life this kid get off. I put my life he get off. How confident I am in the facts and the truth. Sarah, you can't beat the truth with lies and deceit because the Bible y'all gave to the slaves. The Bible y'all gave to the slaves says, God says, in spirit and in truth. You can't be deceitful and be in the spirit of God. You can't tell lies and stand on the truth. That's why I don't lose. Because when I'm wrong, I come say, man, I'm wrong with a motherfucker. Wrong. I don't ever want to be like white people, knowing I'm wrong, but acting like I'm right.
There it is, y'all. There it is. Sight, what you think about that? Cypress? I guess Sight ducked off or something. Yeah. What y'all think about what y'all just heard? I don't know, man. Sight. Yeah. So you got to read between the lines with CW. Yeah, you do. You do. A lot of but a lot of it is straightforward. K Dizzle said he read the paperwork and it has some interesting points. So I don't know, man. I just hope CMG gets Cypress up. CMG Cypress, get up. In my whatever that nigga name from Philly voice. Hit a YCW dragging his position all of a sudden, changing his position. Because he can't help it. Because this was his mission all along. You know what I'm saying? And because it is come and set on his front porch, he just can't help it. He just can't help himself. You know, this is who he is. What he does every other weekend and what he does on Sean Cotton channel is basically for money, but this is who he is in his fabric. So yeah, he had to speak out on it. You know, when he got the information that he got, he had to change his tone. Because, you know, at first he was talking real crazy about Karmelo Anthony. But now he's basically saying that the boy had a damn Swiss Army knife, a Boy Scout knife, and, you know what I'm saying, defended himself. You know, that's crazy. He hit a bully with his fingernail file, and the drugs in his system accelerated his death. And that's what he was saying. So if they can prove that, it's so crazy, because that's the same defense they used on George Floyd. Like, man, the force, when the force being applied to George Floyd's neck wasn't that intensive, but because he was high out of his mind on that fence, he succumbed to the pressure. So if it worked for George Floyd, it gotta work for Karmelo Anthony, right? This is crazy, y'all. And I had steered away from it, you know, but it's like when he had some pertinent information that we hadn't heard before. And you know when he trolling and when he telling the truth. So I believe what he was saying in that video. You know what I'm saying? Even though we had to, you know what I'm saying, go through him heralding all his accolades and who he is as a person and what he did, you know, but it wouldn't be Charleston White if he didn't do that. Facts Hitter and Ola Girl, they used that same, absolutely Chevy Blue. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But what I can say, that argument didn't work. Derek Chauvin ended up getting convicted. So, oh boy, we gotta look. We gotta watch it close, because they are doing some underhanded stuff, fam. Very underhanded. You know what I'm saying? He was listening to Judge Joe Brown with all that bull crap, and then went and met with Karmelo's dad and learned the truth that they're not telling us. Yeah, even the lawyer for the Anthonys basically said that, you know, when the truth comes out, they believe he gonna be exonerated. So we gotta see. The spook who sat by the door. What What you know about that, Nola girl? That's a good ass movie now. That's a good ass movie. If y'all ain't never seen it, y'all can watch that movie right here on YouTube. Yeah. Nipsey Hussle speaks about the spook who sat by the door. And that's basically playing your role, being inconspicuous, but soaking up all the game that you can get until it's time. Until it's time, just say that. That's a good ass movie. You don't have to pay for drug tests. Don't you have to pay for drug tests to be on a football team? Man, this is Texas. Hey, come on, man. This is Texas.
Yeah, Texas want all your bread they can get. I live here.
Listen to this, man. I've been screaming your name for 5 minutes. then you just do a cool 2-step and hop back. Yeah. Everybody in the chat says Cypress sleep. I said, I mean, sleep.
Yeah. Texas want all they can get. They want it.
Yeah, man. CW doing what he do. Not cool. What he did to Woody though. Nah, it's not cool. It's not cool. And I'm gonna tell you, he did that to Woody because he need a tag team partner. He needs somebody to play off of. And Woody not engaging with him. So he did everything in the book to try to get Woody out there. Woody ain't falling for the bait. And I know a lot of people say Charleston got Woody locked up. That hell no. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. He ain't get Woody locked up. Let's see here. He damn sure a weasel. Are we ignoring the fact a human being died as a result of someone's action? He will not walk. Reckless homicide at best in most states. In Texas, the best is second degree. No, I get it. Derek Chauvin rested on that man's neck for 15 minutes, but Karmelo hit a man with a fingernail file and ran. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Both victims was high off that fence. I'm not reading that first part. You done went and you done went and created a damn alter ego and shit in the closet. What's up, Big Pressure? Cypress must got narcolepsy. I don't think he got narcolepsy. He said he stepped away for a second.
Yeah.
Woody was doing good and trying to change. Hey, Woody gonna be all right. Woody gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
When the trick to this is this. When that white folk get to do a Charles, the white boy, he gonna wish he wouldn't.
Hold on a second, bro, cause yeah, you low as hell.
Hey, you hear me?
Hold on.
Alright.
Say something.
Yo.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Had to get your mic right.
Yeah, I said when no white folk get through with Charles, the white he gonna wish he wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, bro. Charleston, that shit is he go too far, too much. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Sharp Sports Talk for the super chat, man. And listen, salute the Sharp for gaining that 1,000 subs that he need to get monetized.
Yo,
that's what we need.
what are you doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Sharp, we happy for you, bro. We happy for you. You know what I'm saying? It's up from here, man. You got good content. You got good people on the panel. Shout out to Coach Sean. I really rock with Coach Sean. You know what I'm saying? And other than, you know what I'm saying, he Alabama A&M man, and we ASU down this way. Well, I'm ASU. The rest of the family is Tuskegee, as you know. You know what I'm saying? My nephew, both of my nephews played wide receiver in Tuskegee. One of them played wide receiver and corner, and then my youngest nephew, he playing quarterback right now at Tuskegee. So yeah, this house divided, man. But shout out to Shot, man. That's what's up, man. Mm-hmm.
Hey, they serious about them all. Yeah, I'm Alabama, man. They be boy, yes sir.
Absolutely. And you can't back away from the mic when I turn your mic up. Shit.
I ain't shit. What's up, y'all? What's going on, man?
Yes, sir. Yeah, please hit them, man. Check these lights, man. Cause y'all be doing a nigga so dirty on the lights, boy. I tell you, Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. We got 75 people in here. We got 58 likes. I mean, I ain't finna. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rock out with that. You know what I'm saying? But hit that like button as y'all come in, and if y'all haven't hit it, y'all forgot to hit it. It's understandable. It's understandable. Just go and hit that jump.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Yeah, Coach Sean. What high school Coach Sean went to, man? Such is the case with many recent legal issues. Speculation rules the nation. Just sit back and let justice run its course. Hey, man, I'm sitting back, K. Dizog. Matter of fact, I'm sitting in an 8-bedroom watching an 85-inch TV.
Oh, man.
Yeah, shout out to Quit, man. Shout out to Quit. Yeah, we ain't blogging on you, Quit. We ain't, not tonight. Not tonight.
There ain't gonna be no 85 before you go. We're supposed to know that.
Yeah, that shit gonna be in the day room. Y'all niggas gonna have a 32-inch in the day room. Get used to it. Shit. Hey, but you know what? We gotta get on Quit ass, man. Quit be watching this shit, fam.
Yes, he do.
Quit be watching this shit, man. That damn Quit said, nigga, urban politicians don't blog like that. Said Nash don't blog like that, nigga. I said, damn. That nigga said, I ain't in no damn comments. I don't hang out in no goddamn bushes. I'm talking to you now. It's me talking to you. Oh, shit. This nigga know the lingo and everything.
The whole time he be in the bushes on this platform watching.
I'm trying to tell you.
Because how would you know?
That man said he don't be in no bushes. Nigga, you got to be watching this shit to know about the bushes.
Right.
Shout out to Quit, man. God damn. That shit crazy. I appreciate you, Nikolai. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. His trial not until June 2026. Oh, they playing. They playing.
Ooh.
Karmelo Anthony. Damn. Cinematic Kent at 32-inch in the day room. Damn. Mm-hmm. What's up with the floods in Texas? Is everyone in the squad and chat safe? Yeah, for the most part, I think we're good. You know, I was in an area where, you know, it's basically private land for Camp Mystic. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that is crazy. Them folk ain't had no cell phones or nothing. They woke up to rain and thunder, and before they can get to moving, that shit was over their head. Whew, Jesus Christ. They said, what the death toll is now? They said it was over 100 dead, right? They said that they fearing that it's 300 dead. Here I pride myself in being the biggest square now. God damn. Shout out to the biggest square. Goddamn big pressure. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, the biggest square, leave the hot dog shit to burn up on the grill on purpose.
For real. Come on, now.
Cold gas, big pressure. You ain't leave the ribs under the burn on purpose.
Man, you better not burn them damn ribs up. Shit, you burn them ribs up. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Mother Nature, no joke.
Yeah.
No holds barred. Yeah.
Man, if it ain't burn the hot dogs on purpose, preload.
Mm-hmm. Somebody trying to get that man poked up on the way to child. Yeah, it seemed like it. It seemed like it. Plus, I had Batty back in the building. She said that's self-defense all day. And the day has to end.
Not in the state of Texas.
We're going to see. We're going to see. Yes, indeed. It's sad, bro. It's sad as hell. That boy life just hanging in the balance. And somebody else could say, well, what about Austin Metcalf? Well, if the story holds true, then what about Austin Metcalf? Because they didn't have to approach bro like that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't on none of that. He wasn't on none of that, and they took it down. So I mean, you expect them to just take her ass whooping and let it go? You know what I'm saying? I think anybody would have defended themselves, and if all he had was a damn little Swiss Army knife, then hell, that's what he gonna use. That's what he gonna use. So, but these folk crazy, man. But that's what we dealing with. And the lady that I know y'all seen the lady that said that, talking about Camp Mystic. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let's see here.
Sound like the Klan.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. There we go. Just in case y'all hadn't seen it.
Sadie Perkins, where'd you go, girl? Where'd you go? Why'd you make your profile private? I thought you said you didn't care about getting canceled.
This shit is way too low.
You said the most diabolical thing you could say about children dying in the flood and doubled down in the comments. And then went private is so crazy to me.
Hold on, y'all. We gotta find somebody that got a little. So I'll let y'all be. I'll let y'all be the judge. See what we got here. We'll go down the rabbit hole just a tad bit. Camp Mystic.
Real views of Mystic after the flooding. And so that this area right here was more of kind of the golf course area. I don't know if we can take it so I can just get a little bit closer to the screen to see exactly what we have. But some of the cabins right there, each cabin has a name. I believe that was Bug House and Lookin', which had a pretty great, the girls had quite the walk to get to where they were able to reach higher ground. But those are just some of the first images that we've seen from the camp right there. But also, I think even more importantly, to see what Mystic has always been before the flooding. So some photos right now of Camp Mystic as the place that I've always known. Chapel Hill right there. The view on the Guadalupe River, you can see the diving boards where you would swim every day. The entrance of Camp Mystic, just a simple sign, but beautiful nonetheless. This is the view from Sky High.
Since when do you have a kids camp with a damn golf course on it? That shit is crazy.
Where the camp is way down below, have the canoes ready to go because it's a traditional summer camp. That's the type of stuff that you do. Kind of maybe think of the first Parent Trap almost. I don't really. and that is probably something to address also. Like, what is this camp? And it's an all girls Christian-based summer camp where you know, hang out with everyone your own age within your cabin, but then when it's mealtime, you have assigned seating, and you're you know, you're with girls of all ages, just to make sure that everyone, you know, doesn't get cliquey or anything like that. But it is a place full of love and devotion to each other. And I think that is how, I think that is what made a lot of this a miracle, because when I'm hearing about what these girls went through to make it out, because again, flash flooding, it happens in an instant, but the counselors, the camp directors, they could sense something was up, and they started to evacuate these girls to higher ground. And unfortunately, longtime camp director and owner Dick Eastland did die in the midst of trying to save as many girls as possible. And, you know, I keep getting more information on just the harrowing stories of the counselors gathering the girls in time to get them to higher ground. When I say higher ground, a couple of pictures that I want to go to right now. So I believe
so they did have higher ground, but the higher ground was for the older campers, the older, like what they have camp counselors or whatever. They stayed on the hill.
First one is going to be, if we can get to the one for Rec Hall. This is going to be one of the newer ones that we have. It's going to be a video with just one photo in it. The V-Mystic Rec Hall video, if we can go to that one. But I'll try to explain a little bit more until we get to it. But Rec Hall is just, here it is right here. Yeah. So this is a building that is in the center of the camp. And again, this camp has been around for nearly 100 years. And I believe this is one of the structures that was there when it first opened back in 1926. So, this is a little bit up elevated, but the Guadalupe River along with Cypress Creek are behind it. A fair distance when you think of it on an average day, but obviously with flooding, maybe not. But nonetheless, there's a whole line of cabins beyond this where the youngest campers are going to be. By youngest, I mean elementary school age. And their counselors were able to get them to this building. And you can see it's already up on a higher foundation, and they got him to the top floor. And when you think of a top floor and you see the windows there, you might think of a traditional building, you know, going up the stairs and there's a second story. It's a little bit different. It's almost, the inside is kind of more like a gymnasium, maybe. It's all wide open. And so the second floor is actually just a narrow kind of catwalk, if you will. So they're up, but the whole center part of the quote unquote second floor is open. And so they were able to get all the girls. The estimates that I'm seeing is at least 70 children up top there. And, you know, there's banisters. And if you see the second story window, the water was splashing to where it was hitting their feet from right there. And another amazing testament is to the counselors is they kept these girls so calm. They just had them sing and they prayed for the rain to stop. And finally it did. And then they had to wait for the water to go down. And, you know, they talk about, how quickly it rose, that it just seemed like the whole camp became a river all of a sudden. And just as quickly as it rose, finally, when the water did go down, it rushed out. It wasn't a slow down. It's like everything was just sucked out all of a sudden. And then this view right here, this is the other view of higher ground. So this is atop a hill that's also part of the camp. And then it's the camp below, the river. Then on the left-hand side are some of the buildings that we've seen of the damage. The one building that a wall is missing. You can see inside of it, Harrison Hall, where you would eat.
Sherm, I appreciate you, Frat. Appreciate you, big homie, for real, for real. One of my day ones right there, man. From the turf. Salute to my dog, Sherm, bro. Man, go ahead.
We got breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, what we got?
Pop Austin is about to go live in a few minutes. Stan G is back in jail, according to Papa.
Hey, gee whiz. Hey, I'ma holler at y'all. I'ma holler at you. Yeah, I'ma holler at you. I'ma holler at you after we get off live stream. What the fuck? Man.
So Pop Austin is about to go live in like a hot 30. He got it set up. Stan G back in jail. Probably. Yeah.
Damn it.
I tried to tell him to stay with the hell he was at. I talked to him.
No, stop all of that. Stop all of that shit. Ain't no we ain't, I know I ain't hear you. They ain't hear you. What you whispering for?
No, I said, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right, listen. I tried to tell Stan G, stay with the hell he had, chill out. He won't do what Stan G wants to do him, and this is the result of it. But we shall see, ladies and gentlemen.
Have anyone spoke about the 2 Mexican girls that saved 20 of those little girls on a mattress? Nah, I hadn't heard about it. All that money and no proper drainage design, fishy work, no pun intended. $5,000 for a summer camp. My kid better come home and start a garden or a farmer's market. Real talk. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's crazy. That shit crazy. Damn, Stan G. I hate that for you, my dog. Stan G was feeling real good today.
Yeah.
That nigga was feeling real good today. Yeah. So said Go Man got him gone fast. Shit. Oh, you hell. You hell. Yeah, man.
Shout out Big Pressure.
Yeah, man. That shit crazy.
So we shall see, ladies and gentlemen. And the female, I'm waiting on Pop out.
And damn, ZK so funny. ZK said, oh, man. Hey, man, free Stan G. We pushing strong in the game, Jack. It gotta be something, you know what I'm saying? Small and trivial. These folk at Pop Austin, bro. Every time they get a charismatic co-host, this shit happen. My dog OG Snake Spotter. What's going on, man? Was that the clip of the golf course after the flood? I think so. Let's look at this, because I just pulled this up while we were looking at the other video, and I think bro finna be on some real bullshit. Let's check him out.
Guys, some other people out there in social media have actually called them out for this. These leftist black women, they talk a big game when it comes to the white men. But these leftist black women seem to love the white pipe. You guys notice that Kamala Harris, even though she's not black, she's trying to pass herself off as black, married to a white man. Ketanji Brown Jackson, who is on the Supreme Court, another Democrat, married to a white man. The communist out here in Houston, Lena Hidalgo, Latina, married to a white man. And we talked about Sadie Perkins, who was an appointee by the late Sylvester Turner, who was the Democrat mayor of Houston. When it came to Camp Mystic, guys, she was making a whole bunch of racist comments about white people. Now, when I made that video, I didn't even know if she was actually married.
Hey, I knew bro was on bullshit. I knew bro was on bullshit. Bro got that junior league baseball cap on and a damn Puma shirt.
What he supposed to be, racist?
I don't know. Let's listen to Clayton Bigums talking shit. Hold on.
Then I actually found out, she actually has a fiance. And he's a minister at a church. Now, comments, man, definitely weren't very Christian. Now, folks, her boyfriend is a white man. He's a pastor at a church out here in Houston. And guess what? She's finding out from him too. He's come out and he's made a statement to his congregation. And he has slammed Sadie Perkins. Something's telling me, guys.
Listen, I did not know her husband was white. These are the fine line details that people leave out when they come on these platforms. Now, she just went on Willie D and, told her story and was talking about, white folks this and white folks that. And Willie D made a mention. He was like, it's been said that your husband, discredited you and basically threw you under the bus. And she was making excuses for her husband. Willie D said, how did he say it? You might not know what you would do for money, but you damn sure need to know what you won't do for money. I don't think Willie D knew that her husband was an Anglo-Saxon. This is interesting.
I said their relationship, man, is probably not for long anymore. Okay? Probably not. I mean, this man is running a church, and I'm pretty sure if he didn't come out and say something, that people would start walking out of his church. Because I believe she actually probably attends the same church. So let's get into what he actually said. Here we go. So right over here, guys, on the New York Post, Reverend boyfriend of ex-Houston mayoral appointee disavows her Val Camp Mystic tirade. The Reverend boyfriend of the former Houston mayoral appointee, who went on a tirade against Camp Mystic, where 27 campers and counselors were killed in the Texas flooding, has criticized his partner's controversial comments. I believe the death count now is well over 100 from the flooding. But the boyfriend's name is Colin Boson, and this is him right here on the right.
Would you look at this?
And that's Sadie Perkins right there in the middle. But it says here, Colin Boson, a senior minister at the First Unitarian Universalist Church of Houston, apologized to his congregation for his girlfriend, Sadie Perkins' remarks, while acknowledging that he never endorsed them in the first place. In a statement obtained by the Daily Mail. Quote, I guess her name is actually Sade. I was wondering about that. Her name is Sade. But anyway, quote, my partner, Sade, because it has the accent on it, Sade Perkins has made comments on social media regarding the horrific flooding that devastated Camp Mystic. He wrote, according to the report, I want to be clear that I disavow her comments, close quote. He made it abundantly clear that he was deeply regretful about the pain Perkins's rant has caused. Quote, I apologize to my congregation, he wrote. I will continue to work to repair the harm this incident has caused. Her comments have caused harm to many people, to many who are experiencing terrible loss and anxiety, he wrote, according to the Daily Mail. Her comments were not in the spirit of the Unitarian Universalist values centered around love that my congregation and I share.
One of her comments was, I am glad the little CUNTS drowned. Like, why? Why even say that? Like, I'm so lost with this. I'm so lost with this. You listen to her talk and she sound like the most militant person on earth. But then we find out that her partner that disavowed her comments and slid her under the bus is a white guy. This is crazy. And she even said that they made him do that. That was her way of taking up for him. They made him do that. This shit is wild, fam. This is wild. Messing up my faith and money. Oh, you got to fire her fast. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Well, some women prefer hot dogs to kielbasa sausage. She has a type.
Folks, I saw a video clip of this couple around the floods. Door was open. There was water all throughout the house. Now, they're white people. Not that it matters, but in this context, since Sade Perkins had a problem with white people, it was terrifying, man, because an old man was in his bed, and it seems like he was bedridden. And that water was up near the bed. These people needed help. It was terrifying, folks. It was extremely sad. I hope those people were actually able to get out their home. I don't know what they did. I don't. Sade Perkins, man, I'm wondering if she's actually going to come out and apologize publicly. Jeez. I mean, her comments have gone nationwide. Just in case you guys didn't know what she said, but I don't have the clip pulled up, but they do have a quote here. She said, I know I'm going to get canceled for this, but Camp Mystic is a white-only girls Christian camp. They don't even have a token Asian. They don't have a token black person. It's an all-white, white-only conservative Christian camp. If you ain't white, you ain't right, you ain't getting in, you ain't going. But the problem is, though, it's not an all-white camp. It's not. People losing their lives, man. Look at some of these images, man. I mean, this is Camp Mystic right here, man.
Damn, hold on, y'all. So if you look up here, y'all see up here, that's how high the flood waters rose. I think that line right there, that's damn near covering the doorway. Damn near. So this was a tragedy, and this was her speaking on it right here. But yeah, man, shit. Oh, choose your words wisely. This the wrong thing to speak out against. I'm just saying, when these folk ain't found their loved ones yet, you know what I'm saying? People are traumatized. And for her to come out and say some weird shit like that is just insane to me. And two, salute to you, bro. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well, man. You know what I'm saying? Bless you. That's my dog. He said, what's up, homie? Good content tonight. I'm rolling with you. That's what I'm talking about, man. Stomp down wrench mob. You hear me? I got the best mods on this app. Hands down. Let's go.
I mean, That is, this is Camp Mystic right here, man. This is one of the images here. And it's probably some deceased kids' belongings in there. I mean, this is tragic, man. It's very, very tragic. But she didn't care. She did not care. And now she's finding out. Even her own minister boyfriend coming out and slamming her. I don't think that relationship is going to last, guys. I really don't. Maybe he'll actually find it in his heart to actually forgive her. But it seems like she didn't like white people, even though she actually has a white boyfriend.
Yeah, it don't. Shit, man.
Maybe she just actually loves the great white pipe.
Now you going too damn far.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
I don't know about the great white pipe or none of that shit, but she was wrong. You look like you fantasizing about the great white pipe. You looking like you finna goddamn Uber some damn baby oil and some Astroglide from CVS. I'm just saying. Salute to this guy. Salute to this guy for the content. He put me on game, man. I did not know that Sade Jenkins' husband that threw her under the bus about her comments about Camp Mystic was an Anglo-Saxon. That's crazy work, man. Crazy work. Cypress, where you at, Brody? I said, Cypress, where you at, Brody? Anyway, guys.
Yo, we here.
What's going on, man? You going live?
I don't know. I'm gonna see what Pop Austin can do first.
Okay.
I think I don't know, man. I think Stan treating them like they pulling the nigga leg.
Could be. But
I might pop out.
Okay. Well, salute to you. Fam, listen. We about at the 2 hour mark. We're finna shut it down because I got to get ready for work in the morning. Y'all know how I go. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me tonight. If y'all ain't hit that like button, go on hit that like button. What you been waiting on? You at home, you on the couch, you in the bed holding the phone, you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got nothing to do. Hit the like button. God damn it, hit the like button. Stomp on the like button. I appreciate y'all. And for my people in the bushes, if you ain't hating on me, hit the like button. And I know y'all ain't hating on me. Y'all just in the bushes. And ain't nothing wrong with being in the bushes. Just hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. But listen, before we go, I gotta say salute to Ballarage for the donation. I gotta salute M Rose twice for the donations. You know what I'm saying? I gotta salute Alethea for the donation. I gotta salute my dog J Rail Wrench Mob for the donation. I gotta salute Chevy Blue Wrench Mob for the super sticker. I gotta salute Sharp Sports Talk. Y'all go over there and rock with Sharp. Sharp is got this giveaway going on. They not raffling off the 2 games until his birthday. Don't know when his birthday is, but you still got time to go over there and subscribe and be entered into a drawing to play the game, to get the game on PlayStation or Xbox for the free ski. My son been playing it all week, going in. He whooped my ass like 60-something to 7. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Sherman Head. My dog. Salute to you. Tell Kendall and I said what's happening, man. Y'all know what it is.
Who you were playing with?
Shit, Bama.
Man, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, I know it. I got to get another playbook. I don't like their playbook, man. Shout out to my dog Ian too for coming through and saying, what's up, homie? Good content tonight. I'm rolling with you. Shout out to my dog N2 Wrench Mob for that $10 donation. And last but not least, bye Cap. Salute to you, T. She said, Big T, it's cool to share my alias with you, cool voice. She needs to be dealt with in the worst way. I have a big heart, but I would slap 5 from that hoe. Real talk. Yeah, man. So salute to everybody that's been rocking with you. Back Cap, I appreciate you, loved one. For real, for real. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. That's my time. It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter. And listen, on behalf of Cypress TV, this has been a good one. We got T-Baby in the house. What's going on, T-Baby? What's going on with you? I hope everything's good. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, like I said, this has been your boy, the Alabama Hitter. And until the next time we decide to spin.
Hey, man, we in the win.
Salute to the hitters.
I might.
Yeah, homie. Back in that bed. Yeah, this shit. Finna murder that bitch. Come on with it. Got a dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got lies, and she forgot. Bitch, I'm from Montgomery, we do numbers on the south. Going down, fuck you talking about? They say who that thought you knew that I'm that nigga, bang 'em J. Floating through the city, getting it crumb and making major pay. If you ain't about making money, get what, dog, we can't relate. I don't fuck with niggas like you, please just stay up out my way. Okay, I can make it double 24 to 48. Ain't no drop, it's a drought. They gon' buy this shit all day. Pocket rocket on my waist. Yeah, Lil Nina, that's my babe. She gon' show out by Lil Bang. Niggas know that girl don't play. Okay, me and you ain't equals. No, we not the same. I'm just soaking up these blessings. Thank the man, I can't complain. Nigga finally see the picture. I just got a bigger frame. And I'm still going in. Yeah, you niggas know the name. Got a dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks.
Yeah.
I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got lies, and she forgot. Bitch, I'm from Montgomery, we do numbers on the south. Going down, fuck you talking about? Hey, bitch, I just love Pluto, parked the spaceship across the field. Came back with some triple stacks, said I pack, we geek for real. She say, bang, bang, where you at? I told her, meet me across the hill. Gon' look up popping pills on some video, shit for real. Drink, gon' crank up the grill. Told your mail, pull out the speakers. Party every weekend, give a fuck about them peoples. Dip out for a minute, damn, they need me in the kitchen. Bitch, I'm something like a chemist. I'm a young Josephus. Late night now, I'm lurking, nigga, where the skuggies at? Yeah, I'm kicking, that's a fact. Say she sober, hold on, homegirl, here, just take a piece of that. Got her twisted to the max. Now the bitch won't shut up talking. Bet you didn't know that your baby mama love this fucking dojo in it, feel like Cobra Kai. With them bricks, karate chop. I just broke it down and recompressed, now it's a lot. Now he hot, dummy blocks. She been eating Molly, popping Zans and smoking loud. She got lies, and she forgot. Bitch, I'm from Montgomery, we do numbers on the south. Going down, fuck you talking about? Hey.
Yeah.